LEGO Worlds is an incredible game. It's like having an endless bucket of Legos. You can build a huge castle or a small house in the clouds. Learn how to design and create your own world with me in this tutorial series. Become a master designer/builder. In this series, you'll learn how to design and build many different architectural styles. We'll cover lighting, furnishing, and decorating, interior and exterior spaces. We'll build castles, dungeons, bridges, skyscrapers, and even a spaceship. So get your game ready and follow along. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Designing and Building in LEGO Worlds. I'm Brandon, this is Max. In the last episode, we started building an incredible underground parking garage. In this episode, we are going to finish detailing the parking garage. If you guys are new to this series, we are building a giant hotel. It's about 20 floors. It has about 40 rooms. It has a gym, it has some stores, or it will have some stores, and it has a really cool Western themed restaurant right over here. It's got a gorgeous lobby with lots of lighting and seating and some beautiful front doors. A couple of missing walls, but we're working on that. But it is coming along very nicely, and we just have a few more episodes to go. All right, Max, let's get started building. All right, guys, the first thing we're going to do is continue filling in details around the entry that goes from the main lobby of the hotel down to the garage. We want to create a cool, interesting detail on this column since we have an extra space here. So we're going to play around with some slope bricks and see what we come up with. That actually looks really cool. So we're going to go ahead and continue that look all the way up the wall. I really like symmetry, so I try to line everything up, but this doesn't quite line up. And that's not really possible when you're building with Legos. You can line up some things. For example, this is actually lined up on the floor, but it's not lined up on the opening. And you can't always do both, and that's okay. We're just going to live with it because it still looks pretty awesome. And once you're in this room, you can't even tell. Now let's go ahead and put in this last wall on the back here. We're just going to make it pretty simple with a little bit of variation in bricks. Oh, you guys, look, here's our Dalmatian. I think we named it Spot? Isn't that what we named it? I can't remember. Give him a chicken leg, Max. Excellent. Now we're going to have a... Oh, where did he go? I was going to say, we're going to have a Dalmatian chasing us around, but he's gone. Dalmatian? Spot? Huh. He took off. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. What? Now you're taking... Huh. I don't know what he's doing. He's on this crazy loop where he's just running through the garage over and over again. Maybe he stopped. I don't know. All right, guys, let's check out the stairway so far. So if you park your car in here, and you're gonna head over here, and you're gonna head over to the stairway, and then you're going to go up. We need to put some treads on these stairs because they're not quite finished yet. But check this out. Go up here, and up a little bit more, and up some more. And then you're in the main lobby. How cool is this? Oh, there was our dog Spot. He's gone now. I don't know. Isn't that cool, guys? All right, let's keep working on the stairway. Oh, hey, King. How's it going, buddy? You guys, this is looking pretty good. So let's go down here and check it out. So let's go back here and show you. So there's the front desk. There's the cool wall that hides the stairway back here. And if you go down here and you keep going down, the last thing we want to do is change this wall right here because it doesn't look like the rest of the space and it's just basically dirt and grass and rocks, and we want to make it look like the rest of the stairway back here. We want to add a little more light on this wall, so we're going to add some bricks in the white glow material. That looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Pretty sweet, right? Now there's plenty of light in the stairway and it looks really cool. All right, so now we're in Max's point of view and we're going to check out the completed stairway. Go down here and then look at that. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Keep going down here and you'll be able to get to your Lego car. That ceiling's a little bit tight right there, but that's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna bump their head. And you go down here and you are in the parking garage. All right, guys, the next thing we want to do is add some more detail to this giant ceiling. So we're going to bring this light material through the center of the ceiling, and we're going to create some cool and interesting patterns. Now we're going to go ahead and place some large white plates on the ceiling. For the sake of symmetry, we're going to start in the center and work our way out. You guys, I think this is looking pretty cool. I mean, we don't want to put too much detail into a parking garage, although we kind of already have. So I think we're going to leave it there because we have the ceiling done, we've got some cool light patterns, we have some really cool walls, and now we are going to paint some parking spaces onto the floor so we can make sure that all of the monster trucks and other vehicles will fit. So we were going to do our stripes, our parking stripes in yellow, but if you click on yellow, it doesn't show up that well. So I think maybe we're going to use a glowing material instead so you can really see the spaces. Before we start painting the stripes in the ground, we need to make sure we have a uniform surface of black, because right now we just have this stone color and it looks cool, but we kind of want it to just be all black. So we're going to start placing these 8x16 black plates. We're going to start at the center of the room just so we have proper symmetry. You guys, it looks like Agent Chase just drove our monster truck and crashed it into a wall. Jeez, buddy, can you just wait? You guys, this is looking so good with this black shiny floor. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. All right, we're gonna keep replacing those tiles with the 8x16 shiny black plate. Alright guys, so we have two options here. We're going to create some parking spaces and we're going to use the fluorescent green color and we're going to use the grill plate because it looks cool. So we can either put the spaces on top like this, which are really almost too bright, or we can drop them down inside the floor here. But then the only problem with that is it breaks apart our beautiful giant tiles. But I do think that definitely looks better because it's not quite as bright as the one sitting on top. Okay, so I'm just gonna make an executive decision and we're going to drop them in the floor. You guys, I think that looks pretty cool. So I think we're gonna keep doing that. It's kind of cool seeing that greenish yellowish glow. If we end up painting it, we can always just paint those pieces with our paint tool. So we're going to try putting a normal sized car in one of these spaces, and it looks like it will fit pretty nice. I mean, it's not really enough room for a monster truck to park, but that's okay because most of the vehicles, the cars in LEGO Worlds are about that size or smaller. So that's perfect. Yay! You guys, this is looking pretty cool with all these parking spaces in it, but we're gonna need a lot more parking spaces. That's about 22 or so spaces, but we do have a lot of space in the center. So we're going to try and put some spaces here as well. We do need to leave enough room so that cars can get in and out. So after we put a few spaces along the center, we will test it out and make sure that you can park in those spaces. Alright, so Max is inside a normal sized car. Look at the little steering wheel, isn't that cute? And the windshield that we can see right over. And we're going to try to go down here and park in one of these spaces. We might have to get out of first person though, because it might be a little difficult to do that. So let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of space. So if we park right here, not the best parking job, is it? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so now we're parked in a space. If another car is parked over here, as long as they have enough room to back out and get around, then that's perfect. I think that's gonna work well, Max. So we could do this and yep, oh. So to be clear, it's not because there isn't enough space, it's because Max doesn't really know how to drive that well. You guys, this is looking pretty awesome. Okay, so the next step now is to work on the entrance. We got to figure out what this whole area will do, and then we also have to build something up here too, because right now it's pretty plain. Now that we have the entrance walls all coated in these really cool white bricks, now we need to work on this part right here, because when you're driving your car down into the garage, you want to see something kind of cool right here. You don't just want to stare at a plain wall. So we're going to create some cool design right here that will make the entrance look much cooler than not cool? I don't know. Okay, let's get started. So let's go ahead and paste the repeatable column that we have along the roof. Of course, we're going to modify it because we can't have that giant piece sticking out down there. You guys, this is looking amazing, and it's pretty bright during the day, but this might get kind of dark in here at night. So we're going to put a couple of the light fixtures in here that we put in the main hotel lobby. Dude, what the heck? You guys, this robber, or this bandit, totally stole that car from the garage. Hey, pull over, buddy. Hey, come back here. Come back here. You bring that car back. We need that for testing. You come back here, you jerk. Where are you going? You guys, he's like backing away as we run into him. Nope, you're not going anywhere. You get out of there. Get out of that car. All right, Max, hop in. There we go. That's what you get, buddy. All right, let's bring this car back down into the garage. You guys, check out how bright this garage is now. I think we only need one of those lights because it's a little dark right there, but that's okay because as soon as you get right here, it gets quite a bit brighter. So that is perfect. Max, that is looking so awesome. Okay, you guys, the next thing we want to do is continue this walkway right here. So the cars can go along here, but then we need a spot for the pedestrians to cross over this road and down this ramp and over to the hotel. So let's continue this walkway right here and let's extend it over to this part right here. Now let's make this slope a little bit steeper right here so that we can get a continuous flat walkway across this section. That does make the road a little bit steep, but I think a car will still be able to get up that just fine. We should have planned a little bit better right here, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Another option would have been to just extend this a little bit further down this way, and we can do that too, but I think this is okay for now. We need to keep moving. So now we are left with sort of an awkward space right here between the sidewalk and the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a planter right here and put a bunch of beautiful flowers in it. Alright, I think we'll add some more detail to this later when I figure out what I want to do, but for now we're going to leave that because it looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and add some stair treads to the stairs and the walkway. We made a slight miscalculation here. This level is slightly higher than the road, but I don't really hate it. And I don't know, I think we'll keep it. It's kind of nice because it separates the walkway from the road and says, hey, people are crossing here, don't run them over. So I think we'll go ahead and leave that for now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of designing and building in LEGO Worlds. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to follow Max's amazing building adventures, then please subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we are going to work on the front. We're going to build a really cool covered entry, and we're going to build a beautiful courtyard. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.